Hello everybody and welcome back to some more All the Mods 10. I am Towkn and I am very, very frustrated. So every single thing I went and looked up, every single thing. I went and looked up things from All the Mods 10, All the Mods 9, and a bunch of other things, and sadly, like even the one I went and watched that the method I'm gonna end up using here, because it is the only method I think is going to end up working for me to get the stuff from Cataclysm. Even that video I watched, went in, boom, killed the thing, no problem. No, you just use the thing on it, and boom, it died instantly. And yeah. Anyways, I don't know why this weapon, I don't know why none of these things actually do damage. I can't figure it out. I cannot figure it out why none of them are actually doing damage to the stuff. One thing that sucks though is we are going to have to find another whatchamacallit, because the one thing disappeared. But we could go like this. We're gonna go ahead and type in mob real quick. Grab that out. I don't know where the other ones went, but we are going to go ahead right away and go out here to this. Go ahead and just get rid of that guy. I don't know if that was a thing I need to do for that, but we are going to go like this and just right away come in here and loud music. We're just going to go like that and capture him in there for now and deal with him, or deal with it later when we don't have to worry about other stuff. So let's go ahead for now and try to figure out. We want to go back home. So the way we're going to do this is using the way Chosen Architect ended up using his. So I mean, if you want more in depth on how some of this stuff goes, because I'm probably not very in depth. If you want it in probably easier to understand, I mean seriously, just go watch his video. It'll be a lot simpler to do. But we're going to need some things. We're going to need some capture jars, I think. I don't remember what they're called. Let's go ahead, type in jar. Containment jars. We're gonna need some of these. So we're gonna go ahead and just make a couple of these real quick, because we're gonna need those. We are going to need another ritual altar. Ritual altar thing. This thing right here, which means we're gonna need a couple of these, which we have lots and lots of those gems now because of our setup of those. But we can go like this and grab ourselves a ritual brazier. And then we're going to need to make, I don't really see it in here. It's kind of like that bookworm charm type thing. I think it's something along the lines of that. Let's go ahead and go in here to the quest, because this is all stuff done in Ars Nouveau, and see if there is a thing in here. Yes, there it is, right there. The Diagme charm. The Diagme charm, which is this. So we're gonna need some of these Dragmes tokens, which are given when you give a Dragme a Wildenhorn. And then it'll be just any of this stuff here. We should have the fish. We should have all the apples and carrots and wheat and easily those. We just need to go get these, which we could get from the Dragmes, which means we got to go find some of those. And then we also need to grab the horns we have. We only have a couple of them, which is fine. That should be enough. We also want to go like this, make sure our magnet is off. And from what I saw, the couple places that they can spawn are going... Actually, I don't even remember the place. We want that Savannah place, wherever it was, right here. Marromed. Yeah. Don't see it there. There we go. Because they can spawn in the savannah from what I saw and what he saw and what he noticed, and who knows if that's completely true or not. We will go until we see if we can find some. We'll go like this and like this. Let's fly around and see if we can find some here. Basically what we're doing is we're going to make these things. We're going to capture the bosses inside of the containment jars that I made, right? And then when we put them in the containment jars, we could then use the pig or whatever guys to then make more, or have them essentially farm out the stuff. Okay, well this kind of sucks. I don't see any of these guys in this savannah. I mean, there's a couple other ways we could possibly find them. I don't remember where the other place was that he found. There's a couple different biomes that, he said that they're in. It's a random zombie. Well, we got some more savannah over here. There's another. If we can't find any, we will use a different method. Yeah, I really just don't see any anywhere at all. That kind of sucks. Nope, that's not one. They're like little elf-like looking dudes, I think. I mean, I know what they look like, so as soon as I see one, I'll know that it's there. Let's go up on top of the mountain and check up on top of this mountain. Also don't know if I've actually seen any of them yet, just in general while out and about myself that I could think of. But yeah, I have not seen any. I could see cows, see an armadillo, see a bee. We go over here. Don't really see any up here either. So yep, I don't see any at all. Go around here. Do we see any? Nope, nope, nope. I thought they would be easier to find. I thought they would be much, much easier to find. But like looking out and scanning around, and I just do not see any of them at all. They're like just a little bit bigger than the size of the chicken, I think. Rocks. Ooh, what's this right here? What do we got here? Oh, is that a... That's a creeper. Okay, well, that's a creeper. Not what we're looking for. What's this guy? So this looks like one of the things that we would find in the whatchamacallit. Like, I don't know, or... I mean, we got some stuff here, right? We got this here, the Kopalesh stuff, which that's stuff from Cataclysm. That is stuff from this guy right here, from the Ancient Remnant. which is, I'm assuming, this ginormous pyramid thing, but we are nowhere near a desert for that guy to have spawned here. That's weird. That is very, very weird, in my opinion. Oh, hey, look. Another waystone for us. Anyways, yep, I do not see any of these little pygmy guys or whatever. What? I don't remember. I really do not remember what they're called now at this point. Okay, so then if that's the case, let's go ahead and head back. Well, yeah, let's just head back to the house real quick. We'll go like this. It will go back to the house. We don't need to, but we'll go back to the house. We'll go here then, and we'll go ahead down here. We're going to type in mob, because we are going to make this, which needs a beetroot apparently. Ugh. Well, that kind of sucks. I don't know if there's any beetroots in this farm, in these farms. Like, that's onions, tomatoes, and rice, right? So you have onions, rice, tomatoes, cabbage. That's same thing there. It's the same thing there, and there, and there. Huh, so we don't have any beetroot. What is this? Is that just some fancy stone? Yeah, quarried stone, okay. So, we don't have any beetroot there. Can we somehow... Actually, we could always check. There's a couple of these we haven't. There we go. Perfect. We could go like this. Take this up here. Yeah, beetroot's not being farmed from there, but we could probably go over here. Squid seeds. We probably don't need those anymore, right? If we go like this, I thought we could just turn that into like beetroot seeds that way. Apparently not. So let's go ahead and click on this real quick and type in BEET. Nope, so we don't actually have beetroot seeds either. Okay, but that's fine because we have the one we need for that. Now we just need this. So if we go in here, type in essence. No, because we moved it. So we need to type in link. Ooh, it's not in there. Ooh, that's not good. It's not in there. It's probably in this. Right, we put some of our other weird stuff in here. Like this and our other bees. And our stored time. I completely forgot about that. We wanted to take that out a long time ago. So essence drawer is right here. We're gonna go like that and get that linked back up so that we can scroll off of it to see this. Type in essence and go like this. There we go. And that's 3. And that's 4. Okay, so there we go. So then we can click on this. Click on this and go like this to get the nutritious stuff. Then we just need to find a chicken, which I'm assuming we don't have any chickens again. Pretty sure I used up the last chicken. So let's just go get some chickens here. Maybe. I don't see any animals on this. I see a cat. Well, looks like there are no chickens here. So, that's the case. Where's that waystone at again? So we could just go back to a different place. Go here. Let's go to Ram. Oh, there's definitely not going to be any chickens here. We're in a desert, right? Yeah. Didn't think there's going to be any chickens here after I teleported in and saw it was a desert. That's fine. Let's go ahead then to Zorker. Oh, there's definitely not going to be any chickens here. Yep, don't see any on the map, so let's go to Chrome. Is there? There. I mean, there's probably not going to be any chickens here either, from what I can tell. Ooh, there's another waystone over here, though. We gotta go grab that. Waystones are important. We need them. There we go. But yeah, we also have some of those guys out there, which is weird because, yeah, I think they would spawn in a place like that. Okay, let's try as. Okay, we could have chickens here somewhere nearby, maybe. Maybe not here directly, but here somewhere nearby there should be chickens, right? Right. Maybe, hopefully. Of course, we could also possibly find those little pygmy guys out here. Because we are in another savannah. Ooh, what kind of bee is this? This is an ashy mining bee. Um, so I don't see any chickens or... There's some chickens. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we get this golden egg, but let's fly around this one real quick and see if we could see. We're about to change biomes to something else here, aren't we? Prairie. Ugh. But I don't think we've been over here. Yes, we have, because we stole the stone from here. Okay, well, let's go ahead then. We'll just do this. We'll go over to here, I think, real quick. Oh, hey, look, there's another waystone. Yeah, perfect. Go like this real quick. Actually, we'll say DIRT. We'll just grab out half a stack of dirt. Let's go ahead, put that back in there because we shouldn't need it again. We'll go here. And let's go home, where we will then go all the way over here to where our bee area is, or not bee, our tree area. Go a little bit past it to where we first tried our spawner thingy madoodad and failed. Let's go ahead, break this fused quartz now. We might be able to use it for something else. There we go, perfect. Okay, and then we can grab our dirt. And let's go ahead and just do this in a 3x3. Because that should be a plenty. We go like that. And we might start getting some. Maybe. Right now we're just getting some other things. We got some guys. We need you guys to get off of there, please. So we get more stuff spawning. No? Do I just need to clear them out then? We got a little thing there. Okay. Oh, here, this guy. Yeah, we need you. Yeah, thank you. We need you. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Sweet, they gave you more than one, it looks like. I don't want sheep. course, I believe I could speed this up if I used something to tick accelerate it as well, but, you know, we're not that worried about it right now. So let's go ahead. Put some of this stuff we shouldn't really need right now into here. We would then go like this, and then if I don't know if there's grass that counts as a spawned thing or not. Oh, here's another one. Hey you, hey you. We need you to give us something there. There's one for you. One for you. Thank you. Thank you. Go like that. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for showing up. We'll go like that. Get another one. That's 8 of them. That's more than we need, I believe. So what we could do now is just cover this up, and if we end up needing it again, we can reopen it back up. But I'm just gonna run over here to this. Click this, click on home. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. So we got these. So now we just need to, in the enchantment thing, we're gonna need source gems, carrots, apples. Okay, so SOU our source gems. We'll go ahead. You know, let's just take out a full stack. And then seeds. We need any seeds. So let's grab out a stack of seeds. Apples. We needed those, so we'll take out some apples. Carrots. We'll take out some carrots. And then what else was it we needed? We needed fish and wheat. And that's it. Okay, so fish and wheat. So wheat. I missed the W. WH. Okay, so we're going to need some more wheat, which is fine because we have a bunch sitting right over there right now. And we are going to need fish, which we don't have a lot of, but we do have a lot of fish essence. So I should be able to click on this and click on this and make some fish. I'm pretty sure it was uncooked fish. Okay, but we'll come over here real quick and go like this to get some wheat that we collect right here. Let's go ahead and do that. That should be good. Okay, now if we come over here and we go like this, I'm just going to use essentially the same method. We're going to go like this and say hopper. Real quick, we're going to go like this and put hoppers down here like so. Because that's just going to be so much simpler. Because we could just go like this now. Throw that in there. Throw half of that in there. Throw that in there. Seeds in that one. Carrots in that one. Apples in that one. Fish in that one. And wheat in that one. And then if we click on this with this, that'll do that. And then we could make it go much quicker by just speeding it up like that. There we go. That's all we needed. Perfect. And then we can clear all that out, or clear out the rest of that later. But that was all we needed. We needed these, which apparently I got 5. Which means there's probably some in one of these hoppers. Yep, there's 2 there. And 1 there. Yeah, it should be all of them, right? Okay, yeah, so we had 8. So, perfect. Perfect. Now we just need to go back into the nether real quick. I would actually just make sure this works. So if we click on this, if we do that, we could do that to make a source spawner. Ooh, I don't even know what that is, but we need a ritual. I'm pretty sure it's just a ritual brazier. You put this on it, and you put the containment jar next to it. So if we go into the nether, right, and we want to be essentially near no other mobs, so no other mobs can go in. And we want to put this down right there. This down right there. I'm missing something. I am missing something with that. Or no, these were used. These are used a different thing. There's a different ritual that actually we need. I don't even remember what the ritual was we needed. So we'll go in here real quick and click on this. Click on this. And there's a ritual we needed actually to get these guys. Descend, blah, 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 overgrowth, fertility, burrow, waking, scrying. And then that's all those. So we go here. If we press on this, maybe, if we go on this and press U on this, that tells us how we can make an unstable reliquary thing, or we can make a glyph of the mark. Okay, so that's not what we want. I completely forgot. I was thinking that these were the things. So nope, it was a different thing. So Rit you will. So we'll go in here and we'll see if I could see it. Is it this one? Nope. Flowering, nope. Sanctity, nope. Fertility. Some Wildens, definitely not it. Conjure Desert. Uh Binding. Old letters of this one here. Ritual converts nearby enemy into bound spirits. Nope, so not that one there. Or Awakening, or that one. Sunrise, nope. Conjure Island, Plains, nope. Flight, nope. Clouds. Containment, that's the one. That's the one. So we need this. So actually, we should be able to do that. We should be able to go in here. Containment. We're just missing Vexing Arcwood. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Because that's actually not too far away from this. And we'll go home. We need the Vexing Arcwood. So if we go in here and type in Vex, we could grab a couple of those trees. Yeah, I completely forgot these things were made for something completely different. Then we need bone meal. Bone meal. Boom. There we go. Okay, then we'll take these over here and plant them. And then grow them real quick. Like that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. And then we have our axe that will go like this. And break all the tree. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll pick up everything else. Like so. And then we will have everything we need to make these. So we could click on this. Click on that. Throw all of this extra stuff into there. Because we don't need it. Okay, we go like that, and then we go like this, and we only do one for right now, which is fine. We just want to make sure that the way we're doing this works. Nether. Okay, so if I come over here and I put that in there, once I activate it, it'll work. So if I go like this, he disappears. Darn. Darn, I thought that might be the case. Well, will this be able to pull over any of those things into here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I guess we failed that. Which is fine. It's completely fine. We could just go over here, go like this, and go back to the arena where he is apparently at again. We go here, and now there's a lot of music. Well, actually, we can't come back here. We need... I forgot. That music is super loud. So let's go here and go back home real quick. If we go in here and go to options and go to sound and music. Music is off, so yeah. Okay, so that's definitely a thing. So if we go here, we want to type in here music. Ignis, we've heard that. We want to turn that way down. Okay. By pressing mute. Okay, so we need some more of these things then. And these things are made in the imbuement chamber using a clock, redstone, and a thing. So we go here real quick, type in clock. Then redstone. Like so, wherever it is. Perfect. And then a button. There we go. Stone button. Grab that. And then we'll come over here and for now, we'll go ahead and put those three things up there. And we will disable that. Okay, and then we will put these three things here on there so we could start making some of those other things, which seem to take a bit longer. Can I speed this up is a question. If I go like this, yep, I can. So I could do that. And that'll just do that a bunch. Okay, so then we go in here. And we click on this. We click on this. Then we can make 4 for now. Okay, 4 for now will work. We can make more once we're in there if we need to. Okay, so then we'll go again. Over here, we'll go to the arena nether. And then we'll go up here. Okay, and before he activates, we need to grab this and this. And we are going to go to like right here. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And hope that we could go like this and hopefully he'll get close enough. Ouch. Ouch. Yep, he'll get close enough to get captured in the jar. Perfect. There we go. So we have him in a containment jar. Nice. Then we can fly over here where we need to go to get out. And we'll be able to get out. Okay. We'll go home. Now we just need to make an area where these guys can work and farm. But we are going to need some mossy cobblestone. which we have some. We'll go like this. And then we need, just to make it pretty, some glass, right? You know what? We're going to use some orange glass, because why not? Okay, and then we are going to go down here. We will then need to make, actually, no, we don't want to do this here. We want to do it someplace near one of our existing interfaces, I think. So we have that interface. We have that interface. I don't think there's one down there other than the one in the one room. There is an interface right there, but that's kind of clogged up. We do have an interface behind here we could use. And we have this one in here we could use. We might... Nah. We'll probably just make a new one. We'll just make a new one, but we'll go ahead and put it in here, I think. We'll go like this. And we'll break that out. And we'll break that out. Okay, perfect. So then we go glass and glass. And then we need cobblestone right here. And then we need this right here, so that we can grab a barrel or inventory of sorts. I don't think we have any. Let's just go like this and say add sophisticated storage, then click on this. Go like that, then we could press U on this to make that we could just go straight up to iron, right? Yeah, there we go. Go up to an iron barrel, just because, yeah. Okay. Iron should be big enough. You know, it's got that much space. We could put 2 stack things in there. It'll work. But we take these and put that on there. And then after some time, it'll turn into that. And then we could put these guys all in there. And they will get stuff out of these, I believe. I think that's all it is to do, right? So now if I was to, like, break that out and put that there, yeah, as you can see, they're kind of doing some fancy dance so they can get stuff out of there. But these guys do need source. So we need a way to get source in here. So we will go into here. SO, do we have some source? Do we have some source shards? Yes, we do. Okay, so we can go like that. Put that right there. I think we will then put a source jar right here. Right? And then I don't know for sure if I actually have what I need to do this the way I want to do this. Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm going to put that torch back up there. We'll go like this, and we'll type table. We'll go like that, and we need to put this here, 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 and here. And then if we go to this, export, do we have any more? Maybe if I put in export. Nope, we don't. Okay, so we need to make another export real quick. There we go. An export bus, which we can't do because we don't have any of these. So let's go ahead Make a bunch of those to make an export bus that we can then put right there. And then we need SOUR C. There should have been like a liquid source type thing. I don't actually see it, so we might need to click on this, type in SOU, press A on this to put in a thing down here. I'm assuming it's going to be that one right there. Click on this to drag it. Nope, that's that. So I don't see. So again, we'll type in here SOU. Click off of that. Press A on that. Is there a generic warp stack here? There is now. Okay, so is it going to be the correct one this time? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. So that'll export source into there. And then we can go ahead and probably just put 2 cards in there. And that'll fill that up with source better. And then these guys work. Then as you can see, they are getting these ignium ingots that we needed. We're also getting apparently greater experience and some experience gems. So if we press U on this, we can make this weapon here now. I wonder if we could make this and use it to take out things or not. That's a good question. Okay, but we also can use it to make other things, maybe. I don't know. For now, let's go ahead and throw those back in there. Okay, and then if we click here, did we actually... I don't even remember if we needed to fight that guy at all. Cataclysm. We needed the Wither for this, and we needed the Monstrosity for that. So yeah, we didn't even actually need to fight Ignis guy. Okay. Okay, so let's grab our compass. Right? Compass. Back out if it's in here. I do not see it in there. Why do I not see it in there? Is it in here? No, it's not. Is it in here? Nope. Nope. There it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's where our other things are here at too. Okay. But for the monstrosity, we're going to need to do this same thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the nether. And we might need to actually just go to nether out. So over here is the nether arena where we fought the Ignis guy. Up there's where we fought the other guy. And nether out is way over there. So actually it might be better if we go here and type in forge. Nope, not the forge. Okay, so what was it called then? I don't remember. Let's go look and see what it was called. It is called the Soul Blacksmith. So, black. No, I missed a B. BLACKS. Nope. Space Soul Blacksmith. Okay, there we go. So we do that, and 1,800 blocks that direction there is going to be another one, which is probably possibly that structure right there. So let's go there, and we'll come back once we get there, because this is going to be a lot of dodging and swerving and going around blocks and all of that. So once we get there, we will be back, and we'll get this guy caught. Okay, well, I found a different structure. I'm curious as to a lot of piglins here. I'm curious if this is the other place then in the nether. What else did we have in here? Nope, because we have just these two places. So I'm not even sure. Not even sure what this place is, but it's got something there in the center with a keyhole. This might be like a nether trial chamber place they added. I don't know. It's well, I landed here and didn't get any type of stuff. Ooh, look at this. It's a blue weapon. And that's normally a that color weapon. Yeah, well, that's a interesting place, but we are getting closer. I just got to make sure I'm going the right direction. Okay, yep, I believe I see it there on the map, which if we go like this, is a little bit higher, because I was thinking it was possibly that, right? Or no, I was thinking it was possibly this, so it's even further than I thought. Either way, we are now here with this guy. Nice. Of course, there are a lot of piglins here. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I need you to fall down there. Okay, so I think for this guy, though... Actually, nope, never mind. That's loud. That was very loud. Okay, I gotta turn that down a little on my end. I don't know how loud it was for you guys on your end. Okay. I also don't know for sure if I was to put this right here with this right here. We put that in there. We're not close enough. Oh, we are close enough. Sweet. Amazing. So we go like that. We captured him. So if you want to capture him super, super easy, that's one way to do it, apparently. But I think we're going to kind of head back over... we'll head back down towards this, place over here. Wherever it actually was, if I could find it again. I'm going... Yep, it's much further than that. I thought it was a little bit closer. But yeah, we'll go over to here to this. Press E. We don't have a waystone in here, so I thought I still had one way. Let's grab out a waystone. We could put it here and go nether, out, up. So we know it's up on the thing, and there we go. If I feel like coming back here just for the fun of it, we could go back here for the fun of it. Okay, but now we could also come over here, break that, and put this right there so that they start grabbing stuff from him too. Ooh, we even get these from here. Solar chip gems, which if we get a bunch of those, we can get stuff from there. But we're also going to go ahead and go in here real quick and type in stack. Grab 2 of these and throw them in there so that these things can stack ridiculously high. And be good with that. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now we just need to go get our nemesis from the other place. So we'll go here, go all the way down to here, and it was this thing here, right? A harbinger. Which he is over there. And we could probably get him by putting it right here. Like this. Grab our missiles. Activate the ritual. And shoot him from there so that he comes up here and gets sucked into there. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Then we could drop down here and grab him and him. And then we could just head back to the house. So that's going to be, from what I've seen, the easiest way to actually get these things we need. We can now go home to put this guy here. If we grab the right thing, I was about to put down the ritual thing. We could put that right there. And we should be getting everything now. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We got the Infernal Hammer. We got the Monstrous Horns. We got the Lava Power Cell. So if we went like this and grabbed that out. Okay, so it didn't actually give us the quest. Because, yeah, we technically have not beat him yet. Which is fine, because we don't actually have to beat him in order to get all of this stuff here. Summon can be tamed through the... Ooh, so we could get our own one of these guys. Ooh, that's cool. So now this thing, the Witherite stuff, should give us... Or the Harbinger should give us the other stuff we need. I wonder if you could speed that. I don't know. Who cares? We have plenty of source, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so now the last one that we actually need, I have not actually seen in person yet. We've been to the area where they're at, right in the end. We'll go all the way to the last page and end out their place, blah, blah, blah. Goes, oh man, look at all that glowstone. Ooh. And somewhere in here should be the guy we're looking for, right? Ooh, is he going to be under it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh. It's like I don't see him himself. Okay, well, we got some stuff there. Let's go like this. Just want to make sure there's nothing, no traps under any of this stuff. There we go. What do we got in here? Vengeance Spirit, which we don't care about anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Stuff here. Anything good? Nope. Anything good? Clouded bottle? Nope. Don't know about that. Okay. So we did beat the one guy. Okay, we just ran over a trap. Ran over a trap again. Ran over a trap again. Ran over a trap again. Okay, there he is. Okay, there he is. No, that's not him. That's just another one of those guys that beat me up before. Okay, so that's definitely not what we want. But we definitely are heading in the right direction. Okay. But we could technically capture him as well, just so that we don't have to fight him. We'll go like this. And fly over here with this. And click on him with that. Yeah. And then we come over here. What's in this chest? Anything good? Just another codex entry. Boom. Nothing in there. Okay. Okay, so we could now fly out of here as well if we wanted to, and then we could fly out of here like so. And boop. See you later, dude. That's all we care about there. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, then we can go down here. And there's another one. Oh, that teleported us randomly. I'm guessing that was another trap thing. Let's go ahead and break that. Give us this, which goes down another room into the Ender Guardian. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's we should be able to possibly get him with our slight invisibility while we do this. Then if we go here, our ghostly stuff, if we press U on this, click on this, go like this, we could do this fast enough, right? I don't know how fast we'd have to do this, but we come in here. Honestly, we could click on that though, and then to be safest, we'll come over here. We'll put down a containment jar. Let's press B real quick. Put down that. Put down that. Put down this. Click on that. And then get him. Come over here. Come on. And he got captured. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's a bad thing. It'll suck stuff up and break it, so we'll wait a second. There we go. There we go. We'll just suck it up with the void thing. We'll go like this. We'll get out that way. There we go, though. That gives us all 3 of the mobs that we need stuff from. So we'll go home. Okay, then we can press B. Pull him out. Bring this containment jar over here. And put it right there. Perfect. Now if we open this, as you can see, we're also now getting blocks of witherite, which we needed. So we'll take those out. Ooh, we got a ghetto one of those. Okay, but we'll take those out because we needed them, because we could go like this now. We could press U on here with this to go like that and turn them into this. We could then put the rest of this stuff here that we don't need into here. Like so. Boom. There we go. Put that in there and that in there. And then if we press U on this, we could do that to make our meat shredder that we needed to make our thing. So we could then take our meat shredder, put it in here, because we needed the meat shredder along with the void forge. Okay, so we do need that void, but we need something else. There's the gauntlet of the guard. Oh, we got 2 of the same one of these. That's a thing. But if I took this out, right, and we go here and we press U on this, and we go to this here, that's what we need. So we need to make that. So we should be able to do that pretty easily too. We'll go here, press U on this, click on this, Click on this. There we go. Perfect. But that's what we needed, that a void thing from this here, the void core. So now if we come over here, we just put this anvil with the other anvils and stuff. You know, we'll put it right here. I should be able to click on this, go boom and boom. And that gives us the void forge that we need for that. Now if I go like this and take this and put that right there again, and we go here, and we click on this, and we go to this, and we click on this real quick, and we press U on this, it was the Oblivion Shard. Okay. So now if we go here, and type in shard, and click on this, we can now click on this, and make the Oblivion Shard. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. We now have the Oblivion Shard along with the pulsating black hole and the creative essence. And I think that's all of the main blocks we've built so far, right? All the Modium Star. Oh no, there's also the Wither Compass in there that we have also made. Let's go ahead into here where we could put this stuff like so. There we go. We don't actually need any of this Cataclysm stuff anymore, but we could just kind of let it keep going if we want to, just to get some cool stuff. We got the discs from the music discs from, and they have some pretty sweet music. So I mean, you know, if you want that music, then cool, go for it. So with Cataclysm done then, right? Because that was all we needed from. Wait, no. There might have been something else we needed from Cataclysm. I don't remember. I do not remember. Was it one of these? No, so for that was just the diamond and the emerald, which I'm not sure where we're at on those now. So if we go in here, diamond, click on this, go up to 5. We were at 27,000 off on this, and now we're only at 10,000 off. So we're getting there. We are getting there. It is getting close. Emerald, we'll go like this and click on this, and we need 9 of those. We are still 300,000 off on that. So we definitely need another way to get emeralds. So let's go ahead and type in emeralds. We could possibly get them from like, there should be like a mob drop that drops them, right? We could possibly, like the ooh, what's it called? Okay, so that's apparently stuff we probably requires them to get it. There's the emerald bees, of course, the furnaces and stuff. A level 4 and 5 sifter. If we wanted to do everything in there. Nope. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Loot fabricator from an evoker or a vindicator. So vindicator, that's what it is. So we need to get ourselves a vindicator spawn egg, I think. I think that's going to be the best way to get a lot of those. So we are going to go ahead, click here. We will click on this and type in DNA. Nope. Mob. There we go. We will grab this. Then we need to go find Vindicators. Well, Vindicators shouldn't be too hard to find in the other, right? So we should be able to go to the other dungeon, right? So other dungeon right here. Click on that. where we can then go here and go down here. And then just kind of go around this edge a bit. This might not be the right one to go down. I'm going to say this is definitely not the right one to go down. There's multiple of these that I can go down, I believe. I know one of them. I think it's this one here that we want to go down. Yeah, definitely this one here. So we could go down this one here. And I think that's where we had our thing before. We could go down like this. Actually, that's just a Vindicator one right there. But we could just do this the easy way by going like that, saying Vindicator. Oh, hey, look, there's another one of those rooms in there. Too bad we don't need to worry about that no more. Because we already got our unobtainium thing, so we could just now fly back up out of here. Go like this. And go home. Okay, then we can go in here, type in essence real quick, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Press U on this and that on there. Make sure that is the Vindicator one. Grab our chicken feed. And go ahead and teleport somewhere else. I don't remember where it was. We went, was it Axkazumarida? I think it was. And then I think we flew out in like one of these directions to find the chickens. Maybe. It might not have been. It might not have been. I don't remember. So let's go find some chickens. I mean, I could easily just go spawn a bunch more as well. If I can't find any here shortly. You know what? I think it's just going to be faster to go spawn some more, right? Because there's definitely no chicken. Oh, there we go. Found them. Boom. Okay, there we go. That's all we needed. We can now go back here. Go home. We are going to drop down in here. And we shouldn't need wither skeletons anymore. So we could actually, I went like this and we typed in spawner real quick. Hold shift for stats. So this one here, spawn count 10. I don't think we really, okay, actually that's the max one. So this one here would actually probably be just fine. We could grab that. Go like this. Put it right there, which activates it, and then put Vindicator in it. And then we go B. Just to be like that. I don't see control. Does not look like it's got the whatchamacallit on it, the ignore light level. So we need a lantern. We need, again, one of these soul lantern that we can put in there. And then we just want to put those right there so we get that. And that should start giving us emeralds. Okay, perfect, perfect. So that'll give us a bunch of emeralds. We just now need to change that spawn delay and stuff. So apparently one of those other ones probably would have been better. So let's go ahead here and type in clock. Nope, don't want to type it in there. We want to type it in here. Clock, we'll grab those. Sugar. We'll grab that. There we go. So we can now go like this. Actually, we want to also go like this real quick and hit B and turn off our magnet. Throw as many clocks on there as we possibly can. Hopefully, there, okay. Hopefully it doesn't use up all of them and need more. Okay, so that's using that. That's minimum and minimum. Activation range. So whatever the activation range or ignores range, right? So we need that. So activation range was that, but I think Nether Star was ignore players, right? Yeah, so we want to put a Nether Star on there. And then Dripstone. So Nether Star. We're up to 59,000 of those. And then I gotta erase the Nether, right? DRIP. There we go. We could just grab some of those and make it to where they have as little health as possible. Tell it to ignore players. And now, if we come over here, you can see they still go. Okay, so perfect, perfect. So, we go here now, you can see we're starting to get emeralds and emerald blocks at a pretty fast rate. And that's actually not even as fast as it can go, because we could, right, go in here, go like this, and actually open this and go max entities and what was the other one? Spawn count. So we need fermented spider eyes and tears. So gas tears, let's just grab a stack of those. And then eyes, grab a stack of those. And if we went like this and threw those in there, and then threw those in there, you could see just how much they're making this way. We open this up. Look at those emeralds rolling. So that should be much, much better. And then I'm thinking, let's go ahead. Like I said I was going to do. We're going to go ahead, go like this. We're going to go here, type in wireless real quick. We will click on this, click next, click start. That'll make that, and then transfer it in. And then we need a interface. We don't have one of, so let's go ahead and get an interface. Interface like this. There we go. Perfect. So we'll grab the interface out. We'll grab those two things out. Type in wireless again so we can grab this out. And then we need well, actually we could just make a so go cable real quick, because we could just use just the one cable we have. And do we have, I don't remember what it's called. At apply, do we have one? We do. There we go. Storage bus. Perfect. That'll work. That'll actually work perfectly. So we could and we might not even need the interface if we have the storage bus, right? I don't know for sure. We'll find out. We'll go like this and put that right there just in case we do. And we'll put that right there. And then we'll put this right there. And we'll put that right there. Okay, and then make sure this is cleared. Add it to that. I was about to go up the stairs for some reason. Go in here. Go over to here. Go down to here. Click to put that right there. If we click on this, we still have all the channels, but if I connect this, we still have all the channels. Perfect. So then if I go in here, when I type in this, if I typed in here, as you can see, all those tiers that were down there, all those are down there. So everything is now in here. So now if I clicked in here and said emeralds, you can see those are going up quite fast. Nice. Nice. That's actually going up pretty quick. So I mean, if I was to click on this now and said that, you could see that went down almost 40,000 in that short amount of time. So Vindicator spawn with max spawns, pretty good way to get emeralds really quick. I don't know what else that's actually dropping in there, if it's actually filling up. We just want to double check and make sure we're not getting anything we don't want, or that doesn't stack too high. Like that only stacked 8,000. We probably don't need the charms, but it doesn't look like we're in a position of getting stuff we don't necessarily need. But of course, the thing that's also awesome with that storage bus on there is now we have access to this glowstone as well as these potions and these bottles here. All of these without having to come and grab them. Oh yeah, there's a Carmine Gasling spawner in there too. There's all the wool, so we don't have to come grab it either. And some other stuff there. Okay, perfect though. That works wonderfully. We also have access to the Wither Skeleton skulls and everything in there. Man, I'm just watching these emeralds go up, and it's amazing. Okay, well, that works perfectly, so we can now come over here and put that in there. And where are we at with this stuff then? So we still just need a massive amount of diamonds. I don't know if there's going to be an was there an easier... I don't think there's anything that drops diamonds, though. Sadly, I don't think there's any mobs. I wish it told you if there were any mobs in here that spawned and dropped diamonds, but... we could get diamond ore. We could get it from here. Possibly get it from there. Forbidden Arcanus Combustion, so that's just that. Crusher. The enrichment chamber, we could turn it powder back into that. With this, if we had antimatter, we could make diamonds, but that's still far off. Jukeboxes, we get diamonds back from them. Then there's that. The implosion thing, it's just stuff that was already diamonds that we turned out of diamonds. There's this salvaging type things. We can get diamonds back from them. But I think really the biggest thing might be if I could come in here, right? And we can go... I wonder if I could use like that on here, right? And then that on there to multiply it even faster. And then I want to try the feeding slabs again, right? So Omega. Do we still have any? No, we don't. Okay, so I'd have to make them again, which just seems like a lot of work. But if I go here, if I grab this pattern provider, right? I'm going to just try and see if I could get this, if I put this in here now. Right, if I put that there, is that going to mess up our thing? Yes, it does. Okay. I could not remember if it messed it up or not. We do have this one here, which has these in it, which we probably don't need that anymore. We could... So this is just the ME, and the other one was the advanced one. What was the extended one? What did we need for that? Was it just this one? Or was it this one? No. Okay, so ME extended pattern provider. So it is the advanced one. and then that. So let's see if I go here, if I press U on this and we click on this, right? I should be able to go like this, click this right now, right? Put that in there, come over to this where I go like this with this and take out these furnaces because we don't need the furnaces in there anymore, right? So we can just take the furnaces out. And then we could put these other ones back in here. Like this real quick, just so that we have them in here. Okay, and then if I go here, and we type in pattern like this, and we have the ME extended, and I click on that, and I click next, we are missing 2 capacity cards, so we just need to make 2 capacity cards. So we'll go here and type in capacity like this, and we'll click on that and go 1, 2. Perfect. And then we could press U on this again. Actually, no, go in here and type in ME, nope, at turn. Click on this, click next, click start. Wonder why it's not doing it, unless it didn't want to take it out of there. Because it was probably because it was in my inventory, so it wouldn't do it. Well, let's hit cancel real quick. And then click on this and click next. And then click start. And why is it not making it? Is it just something that takes a while in here? No, it didn't even put the parts in here. So we'll go here. Type in pattern. Click on this. Click next. According to this, we're missing an advanced pattern provider, which is actually right here. And the capacity cards again somehow. I don't know. Okay, so if we go in there like that, okay. Pattern provider. Just want to double check. That's just ME pattern. That's ME extended. If I go in here, click that, click this. Click start. It should make it. It should make it. I don't know why it's not doing it, unless it's again just something that takes some time. We'll go up here, click on this, and be like, yep, I definitely don't need any of those. But for some reason, well, actually, it's because 2 of these are trying to make it. They're trying to make it inside of something that it can't actually make it in. So if I hit cancel there, we'll just go in here, type in pattern, which we have 2 of these. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pull that out. Capacity card, we'll go ahead and pull that out. We'll press U on this again, see what else we needed. We needed 3 crafting tables, 6, and then cable. So we'll take out the cable. Then we will take out the crafting tables. And then the circuits. I don't see the circuits in there. Because that makes oh, it's a processor, not a circuit. Processor. There we go. We'll take out those. Okay. So now if I come over to here and click on this and we go this, and this, it'll do that and put 2 of them in there. Okay. So now we can go here, click on this, and type in pattern. Take out this. Put it right there. We're going to go ahead as well. Take out that. And that. We'll break that. And put that down there. Where we will just go ahead and put all of these patterns in it, like so. And then we'll grab this, put it right there, and then we'll just double check and make sure we have all channels. If I click on here, we now have 3 extended ones, so I could put more patterns and stuff. Okay, perfect. The only thing I'm thinking, though, is I might take this one out. Right? I might just take that back out so I could just come over here and throw the patterns in here nice and quick. But yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, look at that. We're already up to 3 of these. So if I clicked this and went like this and said to make 7 of these, we're still missing a lot. But how many can I get it to make? So can I get it to even make 1 next? So if I click start on that, some ingredients could not be extracted from the network. Retry. Replan. Start. There we go. So we'll go like that, because it was basically stuff was combining quicker than it could actually do. But though, if we go in, oh man. So if we go here, right, we want the emerald times 1 block, right? So actually, if we click on this, right, we click here. Let's just do this manually, I think. I go like this and put all those in. And just do it like this manually real quick. There we go. We could then press U on this. Go to this. Make that. Press U on this. Go to this one. And we're up to 7 of those. There we go. So now everything is compacted a bit better, so that it does that. Okay, perfect. So that'll slowly keep building up until we get those. But as you can see, we already made significant progress compared to where we were before. I'm just going to throw that right there because it's in the way. Of course, that might... No, okay, I was going to say that might mess that up, but I don't think it will. So there we go. We could put that there. Somehow I go like this real quick and type in emerald real quick, and we press U on this to get those 3 times blocks. We could go like that. Actually, throw that in there. Get that out because I wasn't paying attention. We are up to 6 out of the 9 of those we need, because I'm pretty sure it was just a times 4, right? It was just a times 4, or was it a times 5? Yep, it's just a times 4. So we are very close to that. This one was just a times 4 as well for the diamond. But again, the diamond, we are super far off on it. We have 3 of these times 3. And we need 5, which is... Wow. We were like 20,000. Did I wonder if that actually made a big thing. So let's just do this again. Let's just do this again. See if we can get our diamond, because even though there's thing, so if we go like this and accelerate it all the way up with that, and then accelerate it all the way up with that. You know, so you could apparently double accelerate things. But if we do that, will that actually give us the diamonds faster? So if I was to click on that, I can't really tell. I can't really tell if it's giving us diamonds faster or not. What we could do though is go ahead and click on this and go to 5, click next, and I don't know. It might be going faster, it might not be. I can't tell you for sure. It could be, and they could all just be, packed in here. Oh, we got some things in there. Oh yeah, like look at all this diamond comb. Of course, what is this? Why is this telling me? What's this trying to make? Oh, it's just making diamond. Okay. Can I speed this up too? Yes, I can. So I go like that. And speed that up to that as well. And just look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Full stacks. Full stacks are being utterly eliminated from that, which kind of sucks because this can't handle it. So we need to go in here and type in nope, not netherite. PIPE. We will grab out an ultimate pipe thing real quick. Click on there, so we could pull them all out super fast. Because that was doing that. Oh yeah, I forgot this actually takes in blocks. So if we do that again, like so, and just say ha 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 ha. I mean, vibranium comb and all that stuff is also going in there, and just look at that. Half a stack goes in, and it's done. And I don't feel like changing all those tags out to be better. But you can see that. Look at all that going in there quickly. Okay, but let's come over here and throw all of these in here. And go, what are we looking at? Prosperity bee is there. We are looking at 88% on getting another Insanium bee. Not that we actually need it, but we are looking at that. So now if we go in here again and type in diamonds, yeah, that went up quite a bit. So if we click on this, go up to 5, click next, we could make it. Sweet. So we could hit start on that. It'll get up there. It'll make all of those that we could then turn into our other one, and then we will be finished with the diamond one. Let's go ahead and here again and type in emerald real quick and look and see where we're at with that, because that one's we just waiting. It's automatically turning most of those into that. It's just still a lot. Okay, diamond one is getting close. It is getting close. There we go. Diamond one is done. So then if we go here and we press U on that, boom, there we go. We got our diamond block now. So we just need our emerald block and we'll be able to make another one of those. Which that shouldn't take too horribly long, I don't think. I wonder if you could speed up the spawner with this. I also wonder if this is keeping up. Yeah, that's definitely not keeping up. So, can I go like this? Let's go in here and type in item. Grab an item cable. Can we go like this and tell this to take items out of there like so? And then if we tell it south, send items south as well. And then we go in here, type in pipe real quick to grab out one of these and put them in there. Okay, so that definitely took all those out much quicker. Nice. Nice. So we are now up to 7 of these. Okay, so now can we speed up a spawn? Oh, why am I up here? We wanted to go in here. I'm trying to pay attention where I'm going and not at the same time. So let's go with this. Yeah, so we could speed that up with that. And do that with that. And look, watch this, watch this, watch this. Boom. Let's go here. Wrong button. Yeah, do that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we can also press F9 a couple times till that goes away. Yeah. And that should be... I was gonna say that should be pretty much done with its thing pretty soon. But now if I click on this here, like how much, I don't even know how much that gave us. We are up to 8 now. So we are getting super, super close there. Did we want to do that one more time, I think? Go like that with this and with this. And then we could just speed that all the way up to where we could do it. And speed that all the way up to where we could do that. And then just leave because that's very loud. But yeah, but now if we go in here and we could actually see it from in here, right? And just look at that going up. Look at that going up. It's going up so quick. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that shouldn't be too long before we have that. Of course, that did use up one hell of a lot of our time in a bottle for all of that. But that is perfectly, perfectly fine. Because it is. I wonder, though, can I do that with this guy? Who's by himself, right? So we could go like this. And speed you up like that. And speed you up like that. And just get a bunch of Insanium as well. Maybe. Who knows? So, I mean, that's all the Modium. I mean, we are getting so much of that stuff now. Let's go like this. And speed that up to where it's now going pretty quick. And once that's done with that, we'll be able to see. At that point, hopefully it'll be able to keep up a little bit better with some of this other stuff, right? So it needs to drain this lava out. So now at this point, this is slowing us down. So let's click on this. And click on this one. That's probably more than enough for in there. You could throw that in there. So that'll drain out stuff even faster there. Oh yeah, the fluorite. So we should be getting lots and lots of fluorite now too. I don't know if it's actually going into this stupid thing or not. It looks like it is. We got 6,000 in there. Nice. So I think now it's just this stuff again, which is the uranium, which uranium, we do have another 3,000 of that, so I guess I could go ahead turn that back on to let that thing start running again. And we should be relatively good with that. If I click here, emeralds, ooh, we are very... Actually, we should have it now, because we could press U on this. Click on this, there we go, we got that. Which made a 4 times block. Yay, so then we could take this. Put that there, click on this, click on that, click on this. And then go here real quick. We're just gonna type in emerald like that. Press U on this so that we can get to this to go with that. And then we got that. Sweet. So we also have the wither compass, which was right there. The piglet hearts we could actually take out of here now because we don't need them in here. And then there's that. Okay, perfect, perfect. So with all of that going then, we could put a bunch of this stuff here back in there. Like so. Perfect. We don't actually need that trident anymore. We could put that in there and that in there. And that in there. Now we actually have only a couple things left to do really then, right? We got our diamond, which gives us that and that, which was whatever at this point now, because we got emerald, which is that and that, which then gives us this, which gives us a couple more of those. Okay, so then with that though, we are basically good. Unobtainium blocks. How many? What are we looking at for unobtainium now? So we have 20 out of whatever it was we needed for that. But if I press R on this and go like this, another 17, which is 37, which I think is less than what we needed. So we could grab that out. We can grab all the modium out. We can grab the at cube, which is this stuff right here, out. Come over here. Take all of this stuff here out of here, because we don't need this stuff in here anymore. Okay, there we go. That's everything out of there. So we'll go like this then. And take all of this stuff off of here. There we go. And then we can click on this one and put that in there. We click on this one, put that in there. Click on this, put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there and this in here. And then I think we just need the piglet hearts, right? So we'll go here. Type in pig. Let's go ahead, go like this, but we're gonna just say R real quick. Actually, no, because that's half and half, so we should be able to just go half of that's 29. Half of that's 29. Then we go like this here. Go like that. Just grab a stack of it out, and then if we do that, that works. Then we can speed that up. And then we don't have enough source nearby. So we just need to wait for source. Like so, and then we could click on that. Not enough source. Not enough source, not enough source. So basically at this point now it's just waiting for source. Of course I don't know where these blocks are going. There we go. So that's 5. Yeah. So at that point, yeah, we're just basically at this point now waiting for source. We can only do like 3 or 4 of these at a time. These will take some time to fill back up with source from our agromatic stuff. But we now have this made so that we can easily make more Aldemodium blocks as well. So anyways, I think that is going to be good. We got a lot of stuff done. A whole lot of stuff done this time, right? We got our cataclysm stuff. We got our diamond and emerald blocks. Actually, I keep missing stuff. Putting it in here. I still need to figure out what the deal with the Ender Dragon thing is. But we got this. That is making a lot of these that we could technically, because they are all fancy named things, take out and break down so that we can do some stuff with. We're getting lots of blocks of witherite. I mean, I might end up taking this up to diamond and telling it to void any of these weapons. Because, yeah, we don't really need a massive, massive amount of these because it's not like they really do much. I don't even know what, like, these are used for. But, yeah, we got that. I was also thinking we could probably turn this back on, right? So we could turn that back on to make more of our stuff, but right now I don't think we really need to, or more of the plutonium and stuff like that, right? Do we even have, are those linked? I wonder. Let's type in here link. Because I don't even know if those are linked in our system or not. Real quick, let's just double check and see if they are. If I go like this, grab that, they are not. So let's link them into our system real quick. And we'll be good with that. So we will come back next time for some more All the Mods 10, where we will probably work on finishing out our Incinite block, which is going to require some bees. Actually, I was looking in some other stuff, and based on Chosen Architects thing, bees look like they would probably be one of the easier ways to do it as far as getting some of this stuff. So I think that's going to be it for that. We'll use bees to get it. I mean, I might look at some other things to see if there's any way, because we only really need one, so I don't really need to set up a way to farm a bunch of them. We then need the star casing. I will probably go ahead and make 2 more of the other things so that we can get everything we need for this going. And then it's just after that it is this, which this is going to be a little bit of work to do because we need to set up this thing here that we still haven't set up, the evaporation tower, to make brine and some other stuff. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. As always, force your friends to watch, and we will come back next time for some more All the Mods 10. And and yeah, and then I think we'll do something about speeding this up as well, because we still need a lot more of those. Yeah. Anyways, peace out. See you all later next time, whatever it is. See ya.